Hello, my dear class 10th children. Let us begin a new topic today, and that is arithmetic progression. Progression means series. When we see that we have three or more than three numbers arranged on the basis of a certain pattern, then that set of number is called series. Because when we get the idea, when we guess the idea of the pattern, we can find out the next term which comes to the series. If we are getting the pattern on which a series is based, we can find out any term to that series placed at any place. For that, we are going to discuss a formula. So let us consider a series which is called arithmetic series or arithmetic progression. Arithmetic progression. In the last video class, I remember, not only in the last video class, in the last live class also, I told you something about the arithmetic series. So, I am not going to tell you much more, but the necessary things I think I should tell you again. When we consider a set of series based on an AP means arithmetic progression, we write that series like this: A plus B, A plus 2B, A plus 3B, dash, dash, dash. This is the way of considering an AP. AP is the short form of arithmetic progression. Keep it in mind. AP is a short form of arithmetic progression. Here A is the symbol for the first term, and this first term is denoted by the symbol T1 also, my dear students. Similarly, this A plus D is called the second term, and the symbol for this is T2. This difference, this D denotes the common difference. And this common difference D we can find out by subtracting first term from the second term, or second term from the third term, or third term from the fourth term, like this. D is the difference, common difference. We can find out by second minus first, third minus second, fourth minus third term. One more formula which helps us to find a term placed at a certain place. Suppose we have three terms of an AP and we want a number placed at 20th place. 20th place. For that, we will be using the formula which I am going to write. Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. where n denotes the number of terms. Suppose we want a term at 20th place, then the value of n will be 20. If we want the number placed at 10th place, so the value of n will be 10 and the formula will be a plus 9d, because 10 minus 1 becomes 9d. So if we know the first term of an AP, which is a, and the common difference of the AP, which is d, we can find out a term placed at any place using this formula. So I am going to solve today questions of 9a. My dear students, questions of 9a. Question number 2. In this question, we have first term a as 10 and the common difference d is 7. What we want? We want first 5 terms. First 5 terms. T1, T2, T3, T4 and T5. What shall we do? We can use a shortcut method. Since the first term a is 10, therefore next term in an AP to the first one will be d more than a. Means to get the second term you can add 7 to this 10. 10 plus 7, 17. To get the third term you can add 7 to this 17, which comes as 24. To get the fourth term, you can add 7 to this 24. 24 plus 7, 31. To get the fifth term, you can add 7 to this 31. 31 plus 7, 38. This is the shortcut used by me. Or you can use the formula. Here I am using the formula. First term is a. No, the value of a is 10. So first term a is 10. Second term T2, a plus d. A is 10 plus 7, 17. T3, a plus 2d. A is 10, 2 into 17, 2 into 7, 14 plus 10, 24. T4, a plus 3d. So a is 10 and d is 7. 7 3 are 21, 21 plus 10, 31. T5, fifth term, a plus 4d. A is 10, 10 plus 4 into 7, 28 plus 10, 38. So by both ways, you can find out the terms of an AP when the first term and common difference d are known to us. Next question. Question number 3. In this question, we have the statements and we have to find whether the statements are right or not. Choose the correct answer in the following. We have to choose the correct answer. The first one, minus 12, minus 9, minus 6, minus 3, 0, 3 is many options we have. Follow. Not AP. Second, an AP with D is equal to minus 3. An AP with D is equal to 0 and AP with D is equal to 3. We have 4 options. So let us first see whether the series is AP or not. If it is not AP, the first option will be correct. But if it is AP, then we need to see whether the common difference is what. So a series will be called an AP if the difference remains common. Here I am using the arrows. Means difference between its two consecutive terms you need to see. Minus 9 minus 12. To find the common difference D, I told you na, T2 minus T1. So minus 9 minus 12, it becomes 3. Second one, minus 6 minus 9. Minus 6 minus 9. So plus 9 minus 6, 3. Next one, minus 3 minus 6. 6 minus 3, 3. So here we see that the difference between two consecutive terms is constant and which is 3. Therefore, there is no doubt that it is not AP. It is an AP. And here the difference is 3. So which option is correct? Fourth option is correct. The series given to us is an AP and the common difference is 3. Next question. If in an AP, second part of this question, in an AP, A is equal to 3, D is equal to 0, A is the first term and the common difference D is 0. My dear students, if D is 0, then series will not move. Series will not move. How the series will move? Because we know that to form an AP, we need to add the common difference D to a term to get the next term. So if an AP, A is 3 and D is 0 and N is equal to 7, N is equal to 7, then AN will be, since D is 0, means nothing you have to add. So that series will remain constant. Means in that series there will be only one, there will be terms, but every term will be equal to 3. So the question is, then AN will be 3 plus, use the formula, AN means TN, my dear students, AN means TN. A plus N minus 1 into 0, 3 plus 0, 3. So Tn or An will be 3. So which part is correct? C part is correct. No. So for the second one, C is correct. Next question. Let us do the first part. We have a series and no doubt it is already mentioned, the series is AP, minus 5 by 2, 0, 5 by 2. There is no doubt that series is not AP. The series is already given AP. So A is minus 5. The first term is minus 5. The common difference D, minus 5 by 2 minus 5. Minus 5 by 2 plus 5. 2 5 is 10 minus 5. 5 by 2. So we have the first term as minus 5 and common difference D as 5 by 2. And what we want? We want 25th term. The symbol is T25 or A25. Keep it in mind. The formula will be A plus 24D. A plus 24D. So A is minus 5 and D is 5 by 2. So 12. So minus 5 plus 60. 60 minus 5, 55. So 25th term of this series will be 55. Next one. Third part of this question. We have the series as 0, 1, minus 0.1, minus 0.1, minus 0.2, minus 0.3, and we want 10th term. So let us write first term A minus 0.1. Then find the common difference B, which is second term minus first term. Minus 0.2 minus 0.1. Minus 0.2 plus 0.1. So it becomes minus 0.1. Therefore D10, which will be A plus 9D, A is minus 0.1 and D is minus 0.1. So minus 0.1 plus, not plus. When you multiply 9 by this negative number, you will get minus 0.9. When you add the negative numbers, you will get the result negative, but you need to sum. You will get 1.0 minus 1.0. So 10th term of this series will be minus 1.0. Next question. Question number 6. What is the common difference of an AP? I have told you to find the common difference, what we need to do? We need to subtract first term from the second term, or second term from the third term, or third term from the fourth term. So we have 1 by 3q, 1 minus 6q by 3q, 1 minus 12q, 1 minus 12q by 3q. The series is AP already given. So common difference D is equal to this minus this. 1 minus 6q upon 3q minus 1 upon 3q. LCM is 3q. So 1 minus 6q minus 1 cancel. Minus 6q upon 3q. Q cancel. 3 2 just 6 minus 2. So my dear students, the common difference of this series is minus 2. So I hope you have understood how to find the common difference, how to find the particular term of an AP. So for today, this much is enough. In the next video class, we will do some more questions. Thank you.